Hey, badass business owners, welcome back to the show. Today, I want to talk about your customers and what your customers are looking for out of you and your business. It's very important that every once in a while we kind of take a step back and we ask ourselves, what are our customers looking for out of us as a business? Well, the number one thing, we all know this, we preach this all the time, is they want to know what pain point you solve. Now, this isn't the only topic we're going to cover, so hang with me. But it is the most important because at the end of the day, the customer, the client, reached out to you because they have some sort of pain in their life and they need you to solve it. They're looking for a business that's going to make it go away. If it's a leaky toilet, it's a pain point. They don't know how to solve it. They need to get it to stop. Their water bill has gone up. Whatever the case may be, they just want it to end. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes we get hung up on the business we have versus the pain points we solve. So it's very important that when you are delivering the message or when people land anywhere that your business is named or located, that you help them make the connection that you are a problem solver and you solve people's pain. So it's important that you know that. A couple other things that we need to keep in mind that our customers are looking for is they want to be able to understand what it is that we do. Now, this kind of ties in to the last one, but this time I want you to think about your Facebook page, your website, anywhere that your customer is going to come across your information on your business. Because what they want to be able to do is they want to be able to look at that website. They want to look at that resource that you have sent them to or they have found you on, and they want to know a few different things. They want to know, who are you? What are you about? What services do you provide? How do I get in touch with you? How do I contact you? Basically, your customer is looking for information because they're making a connection. Can you solve the pain point that they have? And if so, how can they get a hold of you and how can they reach you? So what I want you to do is I want you to think through the different areas that when they connect to your business, can they connect to the fact that what it is that you do is going to take care of the problem that they have? And if so, and they want to explore further, do they have the information they need in order to make a good decision? Which leads to another set of criteria that I want you to start paying attention to and thinking about. You answer questions all day long about your business, and you answer questions probably all the time when your customers reach out to your business, whether it's you or someone that answers the phone. And I'm going to bet that the vast majority of those questions could be answered on those same websites or places that they found you in the first place. We call them most common asked questions. Are you saving yourself time and energy and helping to inform your customers before they ever reach you? Now, you're never going to get everybody, okay? And sometimes they just want to verify the information that they saw. But if you were to sit down and come up with, let's just say 5, I prefer 10, but let's just say you come up with 5 questions that you get asked all the time in your business. Ask yourself, are you answering these questions when they first find you? So when they go to your Facebook page or they go to your website or they see a flyer or a postcard that you send out, are there ways that you can answer a lot of those questions for them? This way, it saves you time and energy, and it also makes them feel more informed when they call you. Because you see, if the customer is more informed by the time they get to you, they already have this sense of confidence that you are the person for them. But if they're calling you blind and cold and don't really know any information, they're going to have to prod and ask questions to connect with you long before they decide to use you. What we're trying to do is to make them feel as if they are like family and that you already are here to take care of them and you want to solve their problem or their need. And that's one of the things that I really want to challenge you with is this whole feeling of what your customers want. Because, ultimately what we say a lot of times when I go, what is it that a customer is looking for? People will go, oh, they want great customer service and they want quality products or services. You are 100% correct. That is exactly how they want to end the transaction. Now, notice I said end the transaction because you're assuming that you got hired in the first place. And when they hire you, absolutely, they want to have an amazing customer service experience. And they want to know that they had a quality job that they can be proud of. And that the quality of that job and the experience that they had lined up with the amount of money that you charged them for the service or product that you provided them. But you see, this customer service starts way before they even pay you, because you notice we started this conversation about them knowing that you can solve the pain point. They already feel loved, that they can go to your website, they can Google you, they can do whatever way they find you, and they can once again pour more love on top of that and more understanding about what your business is. You're feeding all of these needs that customer has, that they know that you can solve the pain that they have, that you have answered some of their core questions that they have. They can feel connected to you long before they reach you. For example, in my real estate business, I can't tell you how many people, when they finally reach out to me, have already told me they feel like they know me. And then when I start prodding a little bit more, I realize it's because of some of the different things that I have out there that they have done their research or they have started falling into reading long before they ever reached out and called me. And then sometimes they don't even tell me this until months later into the transaction. And they go, "Do you ever know why I even called you?" It's kind of fun, but at the same time, it's very informative because it tells me that all the little breadcrumbs that I leave out there is part of what it is that I leave. And if you think about the businesses in your local community, or even the big box retailers that you have used in the past, sometimes you feel like you know them long before you ever go there. For example, has there ever been a restaurant that you have seen their commercial over and over and over, and you see these smiley, happy faces, and they're constantly telling you what it is that they have and whatnot, and you feel connected to this place long before you get there. The key is that when you finally get to go, do you have the experience that you have set up in your mind? That's what you're doing with your customers. Because just like that commercial for that restaurant and all the word of mouth that you've heard about that great restaurant, you go in with certain expectations based off of all the feedback and all the information you've gathered. It's up to them at that point to give you the great customer service to solve the pain point that you went in there, which is your hunger or your desire for whatever it is that they were doing, and for you to have great product or service. So that's what I want you to think about with your business. The whole experience starts long before they ever get into your business or use your services. So do me a favor. What I want you to do is I want you to start really thinking hard. What does your customer really want? And are you doing a good job of letting them know about what you are, what you do, what you have to offer, what pain points you solve? Are you giving them the core information that they need in order to make a great buying decision, to pull them into your family, if you will? And the fact that when they get there, are you making sure that they have a wonderful, amazing experience? Folks, this isn't all about pricing. I've talked a lot about pricing. A lot of times people think, oh, they're only using me because of my price. Well, if you make it a transactional type of deal, then yeah, it might be about price. But most people, that's not why they purchase or buy from any particular company. It is about that experience, and it's about how they're made to feel. And that's the vast majority of our clients and customers. So please, whatever you do, don't get hung up on the few. Start concentrating on the many and what this customer is thinking long before they ever get to your business or using your services. Check all these different areas that we've talked about. I think you're going to find that you're going to make it a completely different experience, and you're going to pull in even more people. Don't get hung up on the wrong things. I want you to get hung up on the right things. And that starts long before that customer ever uses your business. All right, with that, I am going to get out of here. Please do me a favor, focus on your customer experience this week and see if it can make a difference, and see if you have any aha moments. Think about them, think about what their needs and their wants are, and see if you are filling those needs. I'll talk to you on the next episode. Bye for now. Hey, badass business owner, before you go, as you know, I'm a huge believer in you knowing your business numbers. After all, it isn't about how much you sell, it's about what you keep. And the best way to grow your profits is to start diving in and understanding those business numbers. To help you on this journey, I have created the Know Your Business Numbers course. We will walk through how to read your profit and loss statement. You'll learn the key calculations that'll help ensure that you're making a healthy profit on all of your products or services, plus a ton of other good stuff that'll help you learn how to use those business numbers to create even more sales and profits. Just check out the link below in the show notes or visit knowyourbusinessnumberscourse.com. So if you're ready to increase those profits, it's time you start diving into your business numbers.